Okay, so you've already put your makeup on and you've already blended it, and now you want to go ahead and do the bronzer. This is the second brush that I always recommend to everybody. This is the blush and bronzer brush, and you can see compared to the 3D brush that you probably scooped up, this one is a little different. So it's a little fluffier on the end. This is a great side for blush or illuminator. And this side is super fluffy. So this side right here is just really amazing for your bronzer. So here's what we're gonna do. Most people's neck do not tan. So when you need to match your face to your chest, depending on what you're wearing, this is where this will really come in handy. You can also use the bronzer to touch some areas on your face to sort of give it that sun-kissed look. And that way your contour is more shadowing and cooler. And then that way your bronzer is a little bit brighter. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna use Bella today. Although we do have a few different kinds. I have some that are darker than this and some that are lighter than this. This one I like though, because this is the only one that is sheer. So this is great for this application. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take that really fluffy side, I'm just gonna kind of squeeze it. And I'm gonna tap in there, you can see that 2 times. So a little is gonna go a long way. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come right like this on like the top of the cheek, and I'm gonna go right almost in like a C motion like that, okay? So that's basically what I'm doing, and I'm just kind of like tapping over the eye as well. And that way it just kind of gives just a little bit of warmth to your face. Another little secret is right here. If you're trying to definitely match, just go ahead and give it a little bit more of, see, it's very subtle, but let me tell you, when you're looking in the mirror or you're taking a picture, you can be like, oh, this is great. This is another reason why this bronzer lasts so long. It's because you're only using such a little amount. So now we're gonna come down and we are gonna actually use this to blend our neck. And this way you're all blended in. You can't tell that there's any separation at all. It looks really natural. It's cream. So it's gonna be just as amazing as the rest of the makeup on your face. It's gonna last so long, which is so great. And there are so many more uses that you can use this bronzer for. So the bronzer is actually really great for an eyeshadow as well. Let me just come underneath my eye right here. It's really great for an eyeshadow too, which is really great. So you can use it overall just like this. If you want to have a little bit of shimmer, hang on really quick before I tell you about the eyeshadow. Go ahead and scoop up Glow. This is one of our illuminators. We have a bunch of different illuminators, but this is one of them, and it looks amazing over Bella. And what you do is take that same brush, just tap into it, and you're just gonna hit some of the high points, and this way it just gives you a little bit of a glow, just like an illuminator, but it has a little bit of a darker brown hue to it, so that way it sort of just gives you that very sun-kissed look. It's also amazing on your lips too. So don't be afraid to mix and match and play with all the different illuminators and all the different bronzers. Okay, so let me show you what else with the bronzer. We're just gonna come on in with our finger, and this is such an easy way to do eyeshadow. You just wanna go really simple. Let's say you just have your palette, you're just on the go. Look at how natural that looks. And I literally just used my finger, just like that. So simple. If you have the detail brush, let me see if I show you the detail brush. I don't know if I have the detail brush in front of me. Oh, right here, right in front of me. This rounded side is actually really good for this too. And you can just come through just like that. And that way, if you just want, you can see it's very subtle compared to having nothing, but it's just a little bit of something that sort of just brings a little bit of life to your face, right? So we're gonna come through, and I'm gonna actually just apply with the brush. So 2 little taps here. So this way, if you have that detail brush, you can use the other side of the detail brush or any of the other brushes for so many different things, or you can just use your finger. Isn't that not, it just a little bit of life to your face. What a huge difference it makes. And then you can go ahead and put eyeshadow over the top of that if you want. You can leave it just like this. It's so great. Now you can also use the Bella bronzer as a base color. And that way, let's say it's in the summer or you're on vacation and you just want to have a little bit of like evenness, you can use Bella like that too. Okay, now one more thing. You can also use this to line your lips. So I'm going to use the multitasker brush, and you can see it has like a little bit of like a flat edge to it. And I'm going to come in just like this, little tiny bit. And we are just going to go ahead and line our lips with it. It's like so fun. The possibilities are endless. And I'm just going to use the sponge to just go through, blend it all out. And that way it gives me, it like fills my lips, right? It makes it look like it's a little bit more full. Now you can go heavier with the Bella. You can go lighter with the Bella. I do totally recommend this brush. It's a great brush. Now let me just show you the other side since I've picked it up. We're just going to dip right here into Black Cherry. And I'm just going to come through and I'm just going to show you, if you just take that other side of the brush and you just want to have a little bit more blush than what you have with your Cheetah Hack, right? You can come through, and because all of this makeup is buildable, you can very easily go ahead and put another layer on with like no issue. It's going to stay super lightweight. It's going to last for such a long time. Right? And now let's come through and let's do the Illuminator too. So again, I'm just going to squeeze that just so I'm not touching any of the other colors here. And I'm just going to tap this Illuminator right on the high points of my face right there. And I'm just going to go straight down my nose, underneath my brow bone here. Here's a little secret. Come right underneath on that pout. And right here on Cupid's bow. All the little touches. Keep it super simple. Keep it super natural looking. This is the way makeup is going, right? So that way it's not super cakey. It's super natural. It doesn't look like you spent a lot of time. Honestly, with Seint, you didn't spend a lot of time. It's like minutes. It's so fast. And I didn't even respray this from when I did my makeup the first time, like when I applied it and blended it. So this is just the same 1 or 2 squirts of the setting spray on this sponge. Don't forget to get it wet and blot it out. And that way you can just see with my blush, I just knock down the edges. So that way it's just really natural. It's really simple. Everything matches. You're ready to go. So don't be afraid of that bronzer. And let me just show you the couple of other ones we have here. These are our other bronzers right here. This one right here is Heat Waves. It's a little bit darker. It's actually amazing for having a little bit more contour. You can use it towards a blush. It is also amazing for lining your lips and an eyeshadow too. This is called Tan Lines, and these two right here have coverage. Same thing with Palm. So depending on what color skin, if you didn't want to do Bella or you wanted something with a little bit of coverage, you could go into these and mix and match these and use these as main colors. You could use them for different things, like if it's summer or you just want, maybe you have a lighter skin tone and you don't want to use Bella, you could dip into Tan Lines. This right here is an amazing brightener that you can use to brighten up your face. So I just wanted to show you the different tints, and this is one of the colors of the month. So this is actually a blush. Isn't that so great with the Heat Waves? It looks so great. So I just wanted to show you some different bronzers, quick, easy way to apply it. You don't overthink it. I love to use the bronzer as my very last step, but you could also dot it into your Cheetah Hack and blend it too. So like always, there is no wrong way to do your makeup, and I do it a different way every single time I get on camera. So thanks again for joining me. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.